see these dogs in action. Saab actually wants to see this.
Where is he?
Hey, Saab!
Dude, what if we just open the door and they just... You guys got like a special car for this?
No. So like I'll actually show you like the setup. You know, just your average vehicle. But
Oh, you got a cage?
I'd say the crate is what matters the most.
Oh!
So that's Mochi.
Look at these dogs. Dang, that's a bomb sniffing dog right there. If I saw him in the freaking airport, I'd myself.
It was a Belgian what?
Belgian Malinois.
Oh, those are crazy,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Definitely not your average dog to have for your first dog, that's for sure.
Nice find, the place to find something nice every time.
Friday, part number 65. Like I said, it's gonna be a long day, and it has been a long day, but it's been a cool, productive day. And honestly, we've just been having fun all day, even though it's called work. But yeah, KK's back at the warehouse. We just came back from the radio show. He got a shout out, so you can't be too mad about it. We also brought him back some lunch, so you can't be mad about it at all.
Yeah, but there's no bowl with the soup.
All right, bro. God, jeez, this guy. But all right, man. So, who are your friends over there? Who are the K-9 boys?
So it's K-9.
And why is it important to network with people like this?
They have a cool story too, but it's K-9 Falcon. We added each other on Instagram one day when they came to the store, like, let me get your Instagram, and then I seen that they opened up a dog training business. So now we're kind of just doing, you know, come by, you know, record a video, get some cool pics of the dog, and then
Sell him some dog food.
And then
Some pet toys.
it's good for the business, and it's something different that we could do too, right?
Yeah, and we're like very, very big on like small businesses sticking together. Like you have to support each other. Like that's kind of the point of this whole video that we're doing today is like we're not technically doing anything that's monetizing us. Like there's no like sales happening all day. There's no like buying or selling or trade, whatever. But it's all like activities that just kind of grow the small business community that help other businesses and just everybody gets to spread the word around. We get some cool content and some cool puppers coming in, right?
And it helps everyone out, right? It's gonna help K-9 Falcon out, and then it's just cool seeing these dogs. So you guys see on videos about these dogs.
So we wear the gloves so the dogs don't follow our odor. So basically pick it up with the gloves, put it out, and then I'll go touch every box or some boxes because if, say I brush up, the dogs can still track. Just cells fall off your body so they can still track me. But so if I have an odor and I touch this and then I put a bomb here, or an explosive scent, sorry. Put an explosive scent here.
No bombs.
No bombs, no bombs. You can edit that one out. Put an explosive scent here, then it's not just tracking my scent too, so it's not in the scent picture anymore. So if I have touched just this and put that there, eventually the dog's gonna queue and look for my scent and not just the explosive.
Did you guys go to school for all this stuff?
Yes, we did actually. So I'm Kelvin.
Jared from K-9 Falcon.
Blue Falcon K-9.
Yep. Blue Falcon K-9. Fucking KK. Come on, man.
I forgot the blue.
All right, boys. Tell us a little bit about your journey to becoming entrepreneurs, because I know you guys had 9-to-5s before this. Correct. How did you end up training dogs, and how do you like it? How do you like the transition?
For me personally, the transition's great. So just quick backstory on how we started. We obviously met you guys. And through you guys from advertising, you know, us training in your facility, I believe a friend reached out and wanted her dog trained. So through her, that started the journey. She was the first dog to train.
I didn't even know this.
That's what started the journey.
Awesome. No way.
So because of her dogs being so well behaved and people asking over time, she started recommending people to us, and next thing we know is we're like, hey, we should probably take it a little serious.
We were just gonna do it as a side thing, a side gig while we were doing the airport. And like all of a sudden, we started getting more and more calls. Like,
exactly.
Hey, this we could do this for real. I mean, it's more fun.
So you guys, so you would say 2 years it took you to kind of go from the full-time side hustle to just
I would say
full-time job?
I would say yeah. 2 years for sure. Good tricks, buddy.
What's the indicator that we're gonna see that he?
So that's the indicator right there.
That he thinks something's there.
Oh, good boy. Yeah, absolutely. So
you got a snack.
So like he did miss that one.
Yeah,
because,
get him.
I truly believe because the door was open.
It just started pushing.
Yeah, it just started pushing that way. So I don't know if you saw initially, he first sat right over here, and then he went back over there. I'm not sure if you saw that at all.
I did it like
Oh yeah. He first sat over here, but that's because the door opened up and pushed over this way. So the greatest concentration was over here versus there.
If you put a ball in the field and you throw your dog and he's not like looking for it with his eyes, and you can see it, you're like, what are you, stupid?
Yeah.
Well, it comes down to it, the ball in the wind. So if the wind is behind their back and not where the ball is, it's not pushing that center room, they can't find it.
So I'm basically just I'm gonna do a longer blank search.
Any round objects, find them.
I'll start over here and then just work our way down. Check low, buddy. Check low, buddy. Check low.
Clear that 6 foot Gaylord.
It's got
like
some
it's
hops.
nothing.
Where it changes here?
Right in front of your face.
Oh, do it again, do it again.
I got you.
Ah! No way. Oh. Dude.
God.
This dog got hops. Yeah. Well, your nutsack.
They'll like jump inside of like pallets sometimes. It's crazy. Like sometimes at work, like we used to search like a lot of open Gaylords and they'll just physically just jump.
How many dogs do you guys train now after those 2 years?
Right now, just this month, we have 5.
Yeah, 5. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I would say we're approaching like
At least
the
30,
30,
40.
40 range. And that's not like consistently having a dog like
'Cause they
every
come
week
back,
line.
right?
Yeah,
Like-
for like lessons, so on and so forth. But it's just, you know, as a startup with a dog company, there's just so many in the general area. So it's a matter of us proving why we're, I'm not going to say better than somebody else, but why they should come to us and stick with us. You know what I mean?
Everyone's got different
So,
techniques.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Exactly.
So you kind of put your own like spin on it, right? Some
Yeah.
ways are better, or not better, but there's different ways of going about it, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, everybody has different methods of doing it, but at the end of the day, you're trying to accomplish one goal, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Get an obedient
I
dog.
think
Yeah.
our biggest promise, or not promise, but our best, most effective thing that we have is we don't just bring a dog to a store. So you don't just drop your dog off and the dog trains in one area. We go everywhere. We take your dog to the park. We take it to the railroads. We take
you
it
put
to
it into
inside
the action,
restaurants.
right?
We
Yeah,
take this
literally.
dog in every environment possible to make
So he's
sure
not
that's
just
comfortable.
chilling in like a studio and like.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
so
not at
because
all.
they cue to things just like people do. If you only train in one place, and or say you got punished in one place by your parents, you know what I mean? You're every time you go there, you're gonna be nervous. 'Cause
Yeah.
every time I get here, Dad yells at me. Well, dogs the same way. Every time I go here, I get told what to do. So now I go somewhere else, I don't have to do it. So if you do it everywhere, that dog is gonna be a good dog in every environment because it's comfortable with it.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because like a dog, I notice with a lot of dogs, they act differently in the house than they act outside.
Absolutely, you nailed it.
Absolutely.
And that's
So I
the
think-
problem, you
When they're
know?
outside, they probably do whatever they want.
Yeah.
In their house, they don't have free reign on everything. So
Alright.
it's making that relationship with the dog so they understand that they have to listen wherever they are. It's not all about commands. It's about having that relationship as life lessons. It's like if you have a kid, you're gonna teach the kid to be good. You're gonna teach it to have manners. It's a lifestyle, just like a dog.
Yeah,
So it's not all about telling what to do. It's about the dog understanding the lifestyle.
Oh, okay, and you have to like you kind of have to feel out the owners too, right?
Yeah, well,
and notice
yeah,
like
you get to know what their pros and cons.
definitely.
Some puppy owners
How
are
good
crazy.
they're gonna be at it.
yeah, some people want dogs now instead of kids. So yeah, it's
I mean,
you're
I
taking
got
a
3
big
of them
commitment.
now, so-
on
Oh,
with every
definitely.
dog.
And then, like, I would say the biggest misconception is, you know, people drop a dog off and they expect to get a dog that's fully trained. They don't have to really keep up with the obedience.
definitely.
The dog's gonna be set for life. That's not the case, you know. Like,
Yeah.
like any skill, it's perishable. If you
Sure.
don't keep up with that skill, I mean, you're gonna lose it. You know what I mean? So no different with the dogs that we train. You know, it's either X amount of weeks after that's said and done, we now do lessons, weekly. We would like to typically do 2 lessons per week, as it keeps the dog and the owners refreshed. But there's times where that can't happen. But there's
big
some
commitment for sure. It's a big
exactly.
ask.
It's a big
Yeah, you got
commitment.
jobs.
Yeah,
I
it's a
mean,
big
2 times a week. I barely make it to
Yeah.
the gym 2
Yeah,
times a month.
absolutely. Yeah, there you go.
Do you are the owners there every time too? So like the owner is getting educated too.
Yes,
while
during
the
our
dog-
lessons, yes.
Yeah, at the
Oh,
lessons.
okay.
Yeah.
So once the training's done, there was every time. on the
So you
lesson.
never have somebody just leave a dog with you and they go out and go to Starbucks and wait for the lesson to be done. They're
Oh, yeah,
with
they're
you.
with-
Yeah,
the whole
they're
point
there.
is to
Yeah.
teach them everything that we
Exactly.
taught the dog and how to
Okay.
correct it. So eventually, when say 2 months from now, if they have a problem, they can correct it themselves. Basically, they can train their own dog. It's
Yeah.
what we're really trying to look for. At the end of the day, if you get a new dog, you can train it.
Yeah. Okay. So it's more or less educating the owner. Right?
Yeah, definitely. So the dog
an
is the
education
easiest thing to
business,
train.
yeah.
You know, the
That's
owners
the
are the hardest part.
We as people have the most flaws. It's easy. We really do. We have the most bad habits. Dogs only have bad habits that you teach them. We have a million bad habits for everything. So
Yeah, I like how you guys
it's
are
the
putting
hardest
that
thing to do.
together. Yeah.
All right. So I do want to ask the 9 to 5 transition. You just told me who quit their? You quit their.
So he was first.
I was first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were, and then now you just left, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel being a full-on entrepreneur?
I love it, man. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. There's more responsibility behind it, but the fact that we can make up our own thing, or whatever it is that we do for a daily routine, is on us, and everything that happens is on us. So there's no blaming anyone. It's besides ourselves. So we have to do everything that's correct. So I mean, I love it.
Absolutely.
Great.
That's awesome. What was the, I guess, biggest obstacle in quitting that job? Like, why didn't you guys do it just straight off the bat? I think you did, right? But you didn't?
So realistically, with any startup business, you're struggling with consistency.
Sure.
You know, having work all the time, knowing that you're gonna get that said dog, you know, every couple of weeks, and you're gonna have that consistent pay. I'd say that was the hardest thing to adjust to, just because, you know, we're still in the growing phase. So like, we're trying to advertise, we're trying to grow, you know, we're trying to
learning.
spread out. Yeah, we're learning still.
You know, this is
So
all new to us,
that's
you know?
definitely the biggest challenge. But like, my philosophy's always been like, you have to be, you know, comfortable being uncomfortable. If I just relied on a consistent paycheck all the time, then when was going to be the right time for me to leave? You know what I mean?
Never.
So yeah, never. You know what I mean? So I basically took that into consideration and said, you know, it's now or never. So here I
As
am.
business owners, you guys know that you're gonna have golden months and months that aren't as great.
Yeah.
So now we're learning how
We
to.
only have golden months if you guys subscribe.
Say, only if you come to us.
Yeah, and what's your social media? Where can people find you guys?
So you can reach us at Blue Falcon K-9 LLC, both on Facebook and Instagram.
Awesome,
And
awesome,
we'll have
awesome.
a website that should be up in the next month.
Awesome, hell yeah. Man, this is cool. I literally had no idea that they started it because they were in our store. This is so sick. I'm so excited.
We're both expanding now.
Hell yeah. Yeah, we definitely took an expansion from the store, right? But no, I'm super happy for you guys. This is sick, and it's such a cool business. It
is,
I think it makes a difference for us too, like, because we actually genuinely enjoy this, and we think it's cool. Like,
not a
it's
job
fun.
anymore,
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you're hitting home runs, you're hitting
Exactly.
just like cool things, and it's
I
like
enjoy thinking of doing new things because it's fun.
exactly. And same thing with you guys. Like, you're
Yeah.
hanging out with puppies all day. Like,
Yeah.
Exactly.
what's wrong
It's
with-
not like, oh
go wrong
man,
with that.
I gotta wake up and go to
I was
work
like,
and start the
how
day
am I gonna
over.
accomplish today and why? You know, and
Yeah.
it's like, how are we gonna get this done? Let's have fun with it.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome.